Shortly before the last vicar of Greenhill left, I met up with him for lunch. Over lunch, I asked him the question, what was his dream for the future of St. Peter's? He thought for a while and then said very carefully that St. Peter's had been through a difficult time, but there were huge opportunities. Why not, he said, approach one of the bigger churches of Sheffield and ask if they would send a team to St. Peter's? Well, it just so happened we knew of a pioneer curate who was coming to the end of his curacy, so we approached him and his church, All Saints Eccleshall, and they graciously agreed.
Because we're an elderly congregation, we found it difficult to engage in mission on the outside. We have many baptisms in this church, but we're not able to keep the families. They come for baptism and they go. But we hope this will change, and we're ready to take that leap of faith. Most of the congregants here are ready for change and really looking forward to mission, working out with the community, and they're ready to go.
Before Harry came, we were in an interregnum, and before that, our incumbent had been here for 15 years. We started out with a fairly vibrant, all-age church, but gradually decreased. People moved away and they weren't replaced, and the older ones stayed and the younger ones didn't. Now that we've got people coming from Eccleshall and we've got Harry as well, everybody's really, really excited about it. Considering the age gap between the two congregations, we've merged brilliantly and everybody's getting on really well. It's really good.
I've been part of Eccleshall Church for a good many years. I spent a lot of time there helping with their youth and children's work, and felt that there was kind of a calling on my life to follow and to come and help out here and do the same. It would have been the easy option for me and my wife to actually stay because we're expecting a child, but we felt that it was more important for us to come to this church and actually help in the community to actually grow what is their youth and their children's ministry.
I moved here a year ago. I got married into the community of Eccleshall Parish Church, and my husband and I were asked by Harry and Zoe Steele to come and join them at St. Peter's and help them out, and I was more than happy to do that. It's pretty easy for me because I hadn't been a part of Eccleshall for so long.
The great thing about the team, the graft that's come in, is they have a desire to serve the church that's already here. We're trying to integrate things, we're trying to serve one another and help in a common mission rather than being two congregations. The challenges that we face, I guess, is to take a step of faith. Everyone has to take a step of faith away from their own tradition and towards another. And in doing that, we've learnt from one another. There have been difficulties, but they're exciting difficulties. In the future at St. Peter's, we're really looking forward to finding out what God is doing in the area and getting involved in that. There's a lot of work that needs to be done here. We've got a real heart for mission, for reaching out to our community, and we're very excited about what's ahead.
In the future at St. Peter's, I'm excited about the children's work and the youth work and seeing that grow and flourish into a really amazing kind of ministry.
In the future at St. Peter's, I'm excited about so many things. There are so many exciting things happening. In our church, there are now many doors, and there's something for everybody. Those with faith, those with no faith.
In the future at St. Peter's, I'm really excited about us becoming a multi-age vibrant church once again, as it was 25, 30 years ago when I first started coming here, with everybody getting on with each other, church activities, much more so than there have been very recently.
In the future of St Peter's, I'm excited about us growing together as a family, both in numbers and spiritually.
In the future of St Peter's, I'm really excited about learning new ways to worship that are ancient and contemporary, and that will draw people into the life of Christ.